Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Very Virgoan. My name is Veronica Virgo. I am a Virgo, but I do readings for all the signs, including Cancer, and this is my first reading for you. Tonight, I will be reading from the Mythic Tarot deck. It is based on the Greek myths, which I will be interpreting mostly through the images, but if occasionally I remember a specific myth, I'll give you a few details on that. This is a great deck. It's like over 30 years old, and I've protected it with my life because it's now out of print, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll be giving you a reading of career, finances, health, love, and then some advice along with a couple of oracle cards and some tarot dice readings on top of it. So let's get started. All right. Cancer, you find yourself the Emperor in terms of the career. You're in a really great place. You're probably in a position of a higher level. You're like management, or you're a CEO, or you run your own business, and you are very solid in your skills and your confidence. You have weathered many storms in terms of coming into your own in your position. So either you found a really great fit in your discipline, or you've finally found the right fit as far as career is concerned. Finances, 3 of Wands. Okay, I just want to study this image for a minute. So it looks like you may be getting some sort of offer of a change of job, since you already are wearing a crown in terms of your career. You might be having to field off offers to make more money or a higher position that's going to bring in more abundance, because people value your knowledge and your expertise, even though this person, which is actually Jason, is substantially younger than this person. You have sort of a youthful outlook to the work that you do. Like, you take into context kind of like a cross section of generations, and people would say something like, well, maybe he's been in this business for a long time, but he has fresh ideas, something like that. So you are probably experiencing people willing to pay you like above and beyond your salary, maybe triple the times of your salary for your expertise. So that's a really great position to be in. But I'm kind of seeing that you're either ambivalent about these offers, or that you're like, yeah, I'll take it, but I'm not sure if this is the right decision. I'm still trying to pin that, the sort of ambivalence on his face with taking the crown as to how it relates to your finances. I mean, maybe you're concerned that you'll be making more money, but you'll be bored in that position, something like that you're not being challenged, or that you won't have the authority that you do in this old position, that maybe you'll be paid more for your expertise, but you kind of got to start over again. That makes sense to me with these two images. Okay. All right, Cancer, let me think back a little. All right, health, Knight of Pentacles. Horses are just coming up tonight. Centaurs and horses. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I need to make a trip to Kentucky or something. All right, so with the Knight, it feels like you take your health seriously, and you feel like you should make an investment in your health. So you sometimes will like pay for things online, like maybe like fad diets or diet pills or health plans, but you never finish them. You kind of like, you buy the horse, but you don't make any progress. And you're kind of always there ready with like the money in your hand, like, oh, this is going to solve all my problems. I'm going to slim down and look thin again. Or, you know, I'm going to seem 20 years younger with this new cream, right? But then like it goes nowhere because either you're investing in things that aren't really effective, or you're looking toward the next thing. It's like you're sort of dissatisfied with your health. And here I think it's more about your physical being, like the way you look, and less about your actual health. You want the external to look good more than you're really concerned about what's going on in your body and what kind of health your body has. So I would say you need to kick this horse in the ribs and take off and actually like follow through on some of these plans, which actually might yield something. I mean, I think those are like honeybee stations behind you. I believe that's what those are supposed to be. So like there's sweetness to be had, right? If you just kind of get off the damn horse or make the horse start to move. But be careful about sort of like the equivalent of get rich quick schemes in the health industry, because Lord knows there's a million of them in your Facebook feed and on social media and in display ads online of, you know, snake oil. So don't get stung. Don't get stung by the bees, okay? Take care of yourself. Be more concerned with your actual physical health and less about trying to look young again, okay? Or slender. Love, Queen of Swords. All right. I don't have anything in the other cards that are really pointing to relationships. And this card, the Queen of Swords, is a pretty harsh mistress. She is poised and ready with her raised sword. So she takes no prisoners. She has been through it because she's sitting very confidently and squarely there. She has a definite don't F with me sort of attitude. And she's like, I don't need any emotions around me. I don't need any extraneous emotion. Just tell me the goddamn truth, okay? Do you love me or do you not love me? Do you want a relationship? Do you not want a relationship? Because I'm here and I'll be with you if you want me, but I'm not going to take any bullshit. So my feeling is that you're in a relationship right now that is not satisfying, and that you're getting to the point where you're just like, all right, you know, fish or cut bait. You need to know the truth. And if you've been living under illusion, you need to take this attitude, okay? Because you're being duped. And I kind of have a feeling that these two things are related because you're trying to look younger, feel better about yourself because of this relationship. And you know it's false. It really isn't about you at all. It's that you're trying to please someone else. So, Cancer, I would say stop projecting your self-worth in love onto someone else's validation. Because you've got the strength, you've got the power right here. You're a queen, for Christ's sake. Don't take any more crap off anybody and have them making you feel like you're less than because you don't fit some sort of beauty standard that person thinks you should be. Because that's going to change. It's a moving target, okay? It's a moving target. Just believe me. I'm a Cancer rising. I know how these things are, okay? I may be a Virgo through and through, but I am a Cancer rising. And we get trapped in trying to please the people that we love, and we lose ourselves. Alrighty? 5 of Wands for your advice. This is Jason from Jason and the Argonauts. I forget what her name is, but he is fighting a dragon, which is holding the fleece, and he wants that fleece, right? Because that's his goal. That's what he's been after the whole time. Now, a dragon is associated with fire, fire-breathing dragon, and it is doing that, but he is fighting fire with fire in order to slay the dragon. Now, you can look at this a few different ways. You can look at your current situation. It's kind of a leap, but because these are both Jason cards and you're feeling ambivalent in this, maybe you shouldn't take this position. Maybe you should stay right where you're at because you're really comfortable here. Or maybe you should take this new position and not see it as so threatening. You might actually learn something or gain something. Where's that fleece? By slaying that dragon and accepting the fire, learning how to use that fire to your advantage. You get me? And you've got someone that has your back. Whether that's a coworker or a mate or a family member, you're not facing both your career considerations or your struggle with yourself alone. And things look a lot scarier when you first face them than when you just push through, walk through the fire, and find your reward. Okay, Cancer, let's take a look. These are pre-shuffled, by the way, at the stone that informs this reading. This is azurite, and it says, get laser focused. Okay, your energies may be a little scattered right now or in the month of August, and it's telling you to think about what you want. What do you need in your life? What do you need, Cancer? Not what your mate needs or what you think society thinks you should be, or if you should please people by taking that job or whatever. You need to sit down and write out lists, literal pro and con lists of everything in your life from top to bottom, from career to finances to health to love. Get yourself one of these azurite crystals and carry it with you to remember, okay? All right, if you are a witch, if you are interested in witchery or spell casting, or just think it's a cool aesthetic pursuit, you just want to hear what I have to say, I'm going to pull a spell casting card for you, and it is forgiveness. Now, I don't know who you need to forgive in your life, but my feeling is it's you. I'm getting a lot of feminine energy from this reading, and I don't think I said at the top, but I assign gender to the way they're presented in the cards, but they don't necessarily mean that you're that gender, right? There's no gender, there's multiple genders, there's trans, right? So these cards are for everyone, but sometimes I do kind of get a feeling about who really needs to hear this. And I'm hearing that there is a female out there who has been very unforgiving toward herself about her physical being, and that she may have a lot of talent and skill in the workaday world and in her stability in that way, but she's a quivering mass behind the scenes, and you could have an eating disorder or just a bad self-image. You need to forgive yourself and know that we all have things that we don't like about ourselves, physically, mentally, emotionally, habits. We're all human. So forgive yourself and move on. Find what makes you happy. Don't put it on somebody else to tell you who you are. I'm going to read you this spell, and you do have my permission to use my voice if you want it for the incantation, or you can write it down, or not do it at all. I just want to read it for you. Magical meaning, stop being the victim. Oh, Cancer, you know that well. You and Pisces are super victim-y people. And I can say this because I have a Cancer rising. Tell someone if you're being bullied. There you go. Boom. Tell the person who's bullying you, stop bullying me. I'm not going to be a victim anymore for your whims. Seek peace of mind. Look to the future and remain positive. Forgive and forget. You've been let off the hook. Here's the incantation. On a Sunday evening during a waning gibbous moon, place some paper, a pen, and a bowl of water in front of you. Hold an Apache Tears crystal, so you want to get one of those too, to your heart, face west, and say, crying a river, emotional flow, harboring hurts, it's time to let go. Hard to forget when treated that way, release and be healed upon this Sunday. Damage is done, ne'er to relive. Write down the names of whom to forgive. Place paper in water, holding it down. Picture their actions and watch them drown. Apache tears promote liberty. Forgiveness granted, now be free. Place the paper in the bowl, then the crystal to hold the paper down until the dark moon. Now say, gratefully I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. That's a beautiful spell. I think it could really be beneficial for you, Cancer. All right, let's do a couple of tarot dice here. Boom. We have got Cancer. We have got Sagittarius. And we have Venus, and we have the number 8. All right, Cancer. If you don't start doing something right now about forgiving yourself, being straight with people when they are bullying you, and defending yourself, and asking people to be honest with you, it's going to be a crazy 8. You get it? Like the infinity symbol. You're going to go round and round in loops, and you're never going to get the satisfaction in love that you want. This person, and in love, right? In the love that you want, in Venus, right? Lord have mercy. All right, the person you're involved with may be a Sagittarius, or they may have a Sagittarian Venus or moon. You can look that stuff up easily. You just plug in their birthday into AstroDienst or something like that, and you can find that out. If none of this is clicking, you may be coming upon this. This may be happening. Just be mindful to look for other Cancers and Sagittarius in their chart somewhere. All right, that is it, Cancer. I hope this has been useful for you, or at the very least you enjoyed it. I'll be back around the full moon to do some more readings for you. So, please subscribe, like, and comment, because I want to grow this channel. I really appreciate it. See ya.